Ladies and gentlemen, I have a dream. These are words that echo in the hearts of those who refuse to be content with mediocrity. These words are the cries of those who are willing to see beyond their circumstances and to reach for a future that seems impossible to the world, but is perfectly possible in the mind of God. Vision is the foundation of purpose. This truth holds the key to unlocking your potential. It is the foundation on which every great achievement is built. When you have a dream, you are not merely seeing a picture of what could be, but you are glimpsing a future that is designed specifically for you. That vision becomes the roadmap for your life, guiding you through every obstacle, every trial, and every setback. It is not a random idea that comes and goes with the changing seasons of your life. No, it is something deep within you, a divine insight into what is possible when you align your life with your purpose. Too many people walk through life without a clear vision. They are driven by the circumstances around them, reacting to what is happening instead of proactively shaping their own futures. This is why many live in frustration, because they are disconnected from the reason they were created. When you do not know where you are going, you can never fully realize the power that lies within you. You will spend your days lost, wandering through life with no clear direction. But the moment you have a vision, everything changes. Your vision is not just about seeing a better life for yourself. It's about understanding that your life has meaning beyond yourself. It is about seeing that you are a part of a larger story, and your dream is a chapter in that story. The vision you hold is a glimpse into what God has already prepared for you. It's a call to step into your purpose, to use the gifts and talents that have been uniquely placed inside you to make a difference in the world. When you see the potential within yourself, you are empowered to take action. This vision pushes you beyond your limitations and inspires you to step into a life of greatness. But vision is more than just a picture of the future. It is a force that shapes your present. When you have a clear vision, you begin to see your life differently. Every day becomes an opportunity to move closer to your goal. Every challenge becomes a stepping stone, a lesson that will prepare you for the next level. The vision gives you the strength to keep going when things get tough. Without vision, people perish because they have no reason to continue. But with vision, you are unstoppable. It drives you, it motivates you, and it gives you clarity when the path seems unclear. Vision also helps you see the world in a new light. When you begin to understand your own purpose, you start to see the potential in everything around you. You see opportunities instead of obstacles. You begin to see what is possible rather than what is impossible. It is through this vision that you start to recognize that you are not alone in your journey. There are others who share your dream, and together you can accomplish great things. The power of vision is that it doesn't only empower you, but it has the potential to inspire those around you as well. Vision is contagious. When you start living according to your purpose, it attracts others who are seeking the same thing. It creates a community of like-minded individuals who encourage and strengthen each other. In order to fulfill your vision, you must first believe in it. Belief is the fuel that drives your actions. Without belief, the vision remains a dream, but with belief, it becomes a reality. Belief in your vision is the conviction that what you see is not just a wishful thought, but a future that is destined to come to pass. When you believe in your vision, nothing can deter you. You will face challenges, but belief gives you the courage to face them head on. You will encounter resistance, but belief gives you the resilience to overcome it. You will face moments of doubt, but belief in your vision will carry you through. To truly understand the power of vision, we must recognize that vision is not just about personal success or fulfillment. It is about contributing to something greater than yourself. The vision you have is not for you alone, it is for those around you. It is for your family, your community, and even for the world. Every person who walks with purpose and vision leaves a legacy. The dream you carry in your heart is the foundation of that legacy. It is a seed that will bear fruit for generations to come. When you have a vision, you understand that you are part of something bigger. You are a link in a chain of individuals whose collective efforts change the course of history. Your vision is the seed that, when nurtured and cultivated, will produce a harvest that will impact the world in ways you cannot yet imagine. But this requires you to stay focused, to stay committed to the path that your vision has set before you. It requires patience, persistence, and a deep belief that no matter the challenges you face, the vision is worth pursuing. It's important to note that having a vision doesn't mean that everything will be smooth sailing. The road ahead may not always be easy, and you may face opposition from others or even within yourself. But in those moments, remember that the vision is bigger than the struggle. It is worth the fight. Your vision is the reason you get up every day and keep moving forward, even when the obstacles seem insurmountable. Remember this: your vision is the foundation of your purpose. Without vision, you will wander aimlessly. With vision, you will find direction and fulfillment. When you embrace the vision that God has placed within you, your life will never be the same. You will move forward with clarity, with passion, and with a sense of destiny that will propel you into the future you were meant to have. Dreams require sacrifice. This is a truth that many people hesitate to accept, but it is an essential part of the journey toward fulfillment. A dream is not just a desire, it is a commitment, a promise that you make to yourself and to your purpose. To pursue a dream is to step into a process that will challenge you, stretch you, and demand more of you than you ever thought possible. Sacrifice is the cost of greatness. If you want to see your dream become a reality, you must be willing to give up something to get there. The first thing you must understand is that sacrifice is not always about giving up material things. It's often about giving up your comfort, your convenience, and sometimes even your sense of security. People often think of sacrifices as physical or financial losses, but the deeper sacrifices are often emotional and mental. You might have to let go of relationships that are holding you back, habits that are preventing your growth, or mindsets that are limiting your potential. The dream you are chasing requires you to become a different person, someone who is capable of handling the weight of that dream. Sacrifice also means that you must let go of distractions that will keep you from your purpose. The world is full of distractions, and if you allow yourself to be drawn into them, you will never reach your destination. Your dream requires focus, and focus demands that you prioritize what truly matters. This might mean saying no to certain opportunities, certain people, or even certain comforts that might seem appealing in the short term, but are ultimately distractions from the bigger picture. Sometimes you may even find that the things you once thought were important no longer hold the same value when you see them in the light of your purpose. In these moments, the sacrifice is about letting go of things that you once valued in order to make room for something more significant. In the pursuit of your dream, you will also face moments of doubt. Sacrifice will require you to press forward when it seems easier to quit. There will be days when the cost feels too high, when the weight of the journey feels unbearable. But in those moments, remember that the dream you are chasing is not just for you. The sacrifice is not in vain. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to something greater than yourself. You are not simply sacrificing for the sake of personal success, but for the impact you will have on the world, for the legacy you will leave behind, and for the people whose lives will be changed because you dared to pay the price. One of the hardest sacrifices that many people have to make is the sacrifice of time. Time is one of the most precious resources we have, and when you are working toward a dream, It requires time spent learning, growing, and developing the skills and knowledge necessary to bring that dream to life. Time spent building relationships with those who will support and encourage you. Time spent in prayer, meditation, or reflection to stay aligned with your purpose. Time spent making mistakes and learning from them. The process of realizing a dream is not a quick one. It is a marathon, not a sprint. And the sacrifice of time is one that cannot be avoided if you are serious about seeing your dream through. Another sacrifice that often comes with the pursuit of a dream is the sacrifice of temporary pleasures. This is especially difficult in a world that values instant gratification. We live in a culture that promotes the idea that we deserve everything now, that we should not have to wait for the good things in life. But those who are serious about their dreams understand that real success is built over time through consistent effort and commitment. This means saying no to the things that provide momentary pleasure but hinder your long-term progress. Whether it's the temptation to procrastinate, to indulge in unhealthy habits, or to give in to distractions, these momentary pleasures must be set aside in favor of the work that is necessary to achieve your dream. Sacrifice also often means that you must step outside of your comfort zone. Growth only happens when you challenge yourself, when you move past what is familiar and safe. A dream is always bigger than your current capacity. If you want to achieve something you've never had, you must be willing to do things you've never done. That might mean taking risks, stepping into unfamiliar territory, or putting yourself in positions where you don't have all the answers. This is where real growth happens. The discomfort of this sacrifice is what refines you and prepares you for the success that lies ahead. It's important to remember that the sacrifice is not just for the sake of the dream itself, it is for the person you are becoming in the process. Every sacrifice you make builds your character, strengthens your resilience, and deepens your resolve. The person who emerges at the end of this journey is not the same person who started it. You are shaped by the sacrifices you make along the way. And you will find that, as difficult as they are, those sacrifices are what ultimately make you stronger and more capable of handling the responsibility that comes with achieving your dream. The sacrifices you make will pale in comparison to the rewards. The fulfillment of your dream will far outweigh the discomfort and pain of the process. But don't be fooled, sacrifice is not easy. It requires commitment, persistence, and an unwavering belief that the dream is worth the cost. If your dream is truly worth pursuing, then the sacrifices you make will be a small price to pay for the impact it will have on your life and the lives of others. The journey will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. So as you pursue your dream, remember that the sacrifices are a necessary part of the process. Embrace them, for they are the stepping stones that will lead you to greatness. Purpose creates focus. This is a powerful truth, because it is only when we have a clear understanding of why we are here that we can direct our energy and efforts towards something meaningful. When you are clear about your purpose, your life is no longer wandering aimlessly. You are not reacting to every situation that arises or being swept along by the current of life. Instead, you are proactive, intentional, and focused. Purpose is the compass that guides you, and focus is the strength that keeps you on course. Without purpose, everything becomes a distraction, and achieving meaningful success becomes nearly impossible. But when you have a purpose, everything aligns and your path becomes clearer. In our world today, distractions are everywhere. We live in a fast-paced society that is constantly pulling our attention in different directions. The noise of daily life can drown out the still, quiet voice of our true purpose. This is why focus is so critical. Without it, we will be overwhelmed by the many things that seek to draw us away from what truly matters. The moment you identify your purpose, you create a filter through which everything else passes. You begin to ask yourself, does this serve my purpose? Is this worth my time? Will this bring me closer to my goal? When you live with purpose, every decision you make is guided by this focus. You no longer waste time or energy on things that do not contribute to your vision. Purpose also brings clarity to your choices. Many people struggle with indecision because they lack a clear sense of direction. They are unsure of which path to take because they haven't yet identified what they are truly meant to do. But when your purpose is clear, decision making becomes much easier. You will find that the more focused you are, the more naturally the right opportunities will align with you. Doesn't mean there won't be challenges or obstacles along the way, but when you are focused on your purpose, you are better equipped to face them head on. Your purpose acts as a guide, providing you with the clarity to make the right choices, even in difficult circumstances. Focus also helps to build momentum. When you are focused on your purpose, your efforts become concentrated. This concentration of effort brings energy, and energy brings momentum. It is much easier to keep going when you are focused on a clear goal, because every action you take moves you closer to your desired outcome. The more focused you are, the more you will begin to see results. Momentum is a powerful force that builds upon itself. As you continue to make progress toward your purpose, it becomes easier to keep moving forward and your results will compound. You will find that what once seemed like a distant dream is now becoming a reality because your purpose has kept you on track. Purpose creates focus by aligning your internal and external worlds. It allows you to live with intention, where your actions, thoughts, and decisions are in harmony with your vision. When you are living without purpose, it's easy to become scattered. And this scattered energy often leads to frustration and burnout. But when you are clear about your purpose, you can direct your energy in a way that supports it. Every action you take feels aligned with who you are. And this sense of alignment brings a deep sense of satisfaction. This is the difference between living reactively and living proactively. When you live with purpose, you are taking charge of your own destiny rather than letting life happen to you. Purpose also fuels your resilience. Life is never without its challenges. Along the way, you will face setbacks, difficulties, and obstacles. But when you are driven by a purpose, those challenges do not have the power to stop you. Instead, they become opportunities to grow and learn. The pain and frustration that comes with difficult times are temporary, but your purpose is permanent. When you are focused on your purpose, you are not easily swayed by the obstacles that appear before you. Instead, you see them as stepping stones that will ultimately bring you closer to your goal. The strength to endure comes from knowing why you are doing what you are doing. Living with purpose also allows you to stay motivated even when things are tough. It's easy to be motivated when everything is going well, but the true test of your commitment comes when times get hard. Without a strong sense of purpose, it's easy to give up when things aren't going as planned. But purpose acts as a constant reminder of why you started in the first place. It reminds you that your dream is worth the struggle, that the obstacles you face are only temporary, and that the reward at the end of the journey is far greater than the challenges you encounter along the way. Focus helps you stay in motion, even when you feel like stopping. Purpose creates focus by clarifying your priorities. Life is full of demands, and if you're not careful, it's easy to get caught up in things that seem urgent but are not important. Your purpose helps you discern what is truly worth your time and attention. By keeping your purpose at the forefront of your mind, you begin to say no to things that would waste your time and yes to things that will propel you forward. You prioritize the things that matter most, and you organize your life around your goals. This sense of clarity brings peace, because you know exactly what you need to do each day to move closer to fulfilling your purpose. The clarity and focus that come from purpose also enable you to inspire others. When you are focused on your own purpose, you not only achieve your own goals, but you also create a space where others can find their own direction. Purpose is contagious. When people see you living with focus and passion, they are inspired to do the same. Your purpose gives them the courage to pursue their own dreams. This is why living with purpose is not just about personal success. It's about lifting up others and encouraging them to find their own focus and direction. Purpose is what transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. It is what turns a simple task into a meaningful one, and it is what enables you to rise above the mundane to achieve something truly significant. When you are clear about your purpose, focus comes naturally. You no longer waste your energy or time on things that don't serve you. Instead, you pour everything you have into the pursuit of your dream. And with every focused effort, you move closer to realizing your true potential. Your purpose becomes the lens through which you see the world, and it shapes the way you move through life. When purpose creates focus, success is not just possible, it is inevitable. Leadership comes from the dream. This principle may seem counterintuitive to some, because many people view leadership as a title, a position, or something reserved for those with authority. But true leadership is birthed from a dream of vision that inspires, motivates, and moves people towards a common goal. Leadership is not defined by how many people follow you, but by how clearly you can articulate a vision that others are willing to support. The dream you hold is the seed that can grow into a movement, a mission, or even a legacy that changes the lives of those around you. At its core, leadership is about influence. It is the ability to inspire others to act, to take risks, to believe in something bigger than themselves. The source of that influence is the vision, the dream that you carry within you. When you are clear about your dream and committed to it, your passion becomes contagious. People will be drawn to your energy, your drive, and your unwavering belief in the possibility of a better future. It is your vision that will fuel their actions and make them want to be a part of what you are creating. Leadership, therefore, is not about control or power. It's about sharing your dream in such a way that others are motivated to join you in bringing that dream to life. A dream-driven leader is someone who leads by example. They walk the path they want others to follow, demonstrating what it looks like to live with purpose, conviction, and focus. When you are truly passionate about your dream, it shines through in everything you do. Your actions align with your words, and your integrity builds trust with those around you. People are more likely to follow a leader who lives authentically, someone who demonstrates that they are committed to the dream and are willing to do whatever it takes to see it fulfilled. This kind of leadership is magnetic because it creates a sense of alignment. People are not following because they have to, but because they want to. They believe in the dream, and they believe in you as the person capable of leading them to success. True leadership also requires humility. It is about recognizing that the dream is bigger than any individual, including the leader. A dream that is truly worth pursuing does not exist for personal glory, but for the greater good. It is about creating something that will impact others, whether it's a community, an organization, or even a nation. As a leader, your role is not to take credit for the success, but to empower others to contribute their skills, their talents, and their abilities toward realizing the dream. The strength of your leadership lies not in controlling others, but in encouraging them to bring their best selves to the table. You inspire others by believing in them, by trusting them, and by showing them that they are capable of far more than they may have ever thought possible. A leader driven by a dream is also someone who possesses resilience. The journey toward fulfilling any dream is rarely smooth, and obstacles are inevitable. But the strength of leadership will be determined by how you respond to adversity. When things go wrong, and they will, you, as the leader, must remain unwavering in your belief that the dream is worth the struggle. Your ability to stay focused and persistent, even when things get difficult, will inspire others to do the same. Your resilience will become a model for those you lead. It will teach them that setbacks are not permanent, that failure is not the end, and that the only true failure is giving up on the dream. As a dream-driven leader, you must stay committed to the cause, even when it feels like the world is against you. Your ability to persevere through challenges will serve as a testament to the strength of the dream you are pursuing. Leadership also involves vision. A true leader can see beyond the present moment and understand where the dream is going. They have the ability to cast a vision that is clear, compelling, and motivating to others. A dream-driven leader doesn't just see the obstacles, they see the opportunities. They have a foresight that enables them to look beyond the current situation and envision a future where the dream has been realized. This vision acts as a guiding light, showing the way even when the path is unclear. People are naturally drawn to leaders who have a vision that resonates with them, who can paint a picture of a better future and inspire others to take action toward achieving it. Leadership rooted in a dream empowers others. When you share your dream with those around you, you give them the opportunity to see themselves in the picture of the future you are creating. You inspire them to dream for themselves, to find their own purpose, and to align their efforts with a greater cause. As a leader, you should never be the only one dreaming. A true leader creates an environment where others are encouraged to dream big, to pursue their passions, and to contribute their unique talents to the vision. When people see that their contributions matter, that they are an integral part of the dream, they will be more committed and engaged in bringing that dream to life. Leadership driven by a dream fosters collaboration. The dream is too big for one person to accomplish alone. A true leader understands that they cannot do everything themselves, and they are not afraid to surround themselves with talented individuals who can help them realize the dream. Collaboration is key to success, and as a leader, your ability to build a strong team, to delegate responsibilities, and to create an atmosphere of cooperation is essential. A leader who operates out of a dream understands that the strength of the team is greater than the sum of its parts, and that the collective effort of everyone involved will bring the dream to fruition. The dream also shapes the values of the leader. A dream-driven leader is someone who leads with integrity, honesty, and authenticity. Their actions are guided by the principles that align with their vision, and they make decisions based on what is best for the fulfillment of the dream, not personal gain. This kind of leadership creates a culture of trust and respect, where others feel empowered to contribute without fear of being exploited or manipulated. People follow leaders who demonstrate moral courage and who are willing to make sacrifices for the good of the dream and the people they lead. Leadership comes from the dream because the dream is what inspires, empowers, and unites people. A leader who is driven by a dream creates a ripple effect that touches everyone they encounter. Their vision becomes a shared mission, and together the group works to bring that dream to life. Leadership is not about the leader alone. It is about the dream, the people, and the shared purpose that binds them together. A dream-driven leader is not just guiding others towards success, they are helping to shape the future. Success is found in the process. Many people dream of success, but few understand that success is not a destination, it is a journey. The process of pursuing your dream is just as important, if not more important, than the achievement of the goal itself. This is because the process is where growth occurs, where lessons are learned, and where character is shaped. The truth is, success is not something that happens overnight. It is the result of continuous effort, dedication, and resilience. Those who understand that success is found in the process are better equipped to handle the ups and downs that come with pursuing a dream. The journey towards success often requires you to face challenges that force you to stretch and grow beyond your current capabilities. It is in these moments of difficulty that you learn the most about yourself. Success doesn't come easily, and it doesn't come without obstacles. But it is in overcoming these obstacles that you become stronger, wiser, and more capable of achieving your dream. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to build resilience and to refine your skills. The process of pursuing your dream teaches you how to navigate adversity, how to stay committed when things get tough, and how to keep moving forward despite setbacks. These lessons are what truly prepare you for the success that lies ahead. Another aspect of success in the process is the development of discipline. Success is not about talent or luck, it is about consistent, deliberate effort. Discipline is the key that unlocks long-term achievement. It requires you to show up every day, even when you don't feel like it, even when things seem difficult, or when results seem far off. Discipline helps you stay focused on your goal, keeps you on track, and prevents you from being swayed by distractions. The process is where discipline is cultivated. It is where you learn to manage your time, energy, and resources efficiently, and where you develop the habits that will eventually lead to your success. The process also teaches you the importance of patience. We live in a society that celebrates instant gratification, but true success takes time. It takes years of preparation, effort, and persistence. The process is where patience is built, because there is no shortcut to success. It is easy to become discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but the key to lasting success is persistence. Those who understand that success is found in the process are willing to endure the time it takes to achieve their dreams. They know that each step, no matter how small, is one step closer to their goal, and they are patient enough to continue on the journey, even when it seems like progress is slow. Success is also about learning to embrace failure as part of the process. Failure is often seen as the opposite of success, but in reality, failure is a vital part of the journey. It is through failure that you learn valuable lessons, refine your approach, and build the resilience necessary to succeed. Those who fear failure are often the ones who never take action or who give up too soon. The process of success involves taking risks, making mistakes, and learning from them. Every failure is a stepping stone to greater success because it provides insights and feedback that help you improve. The key is not to view failure as a permanent setback, but as a temporary obstacle that can be overcome with persistence, learning, and adjustment. The process also helps you to develop a deeper sense of purpose and passion. When you are pursuing your dream, you are constantly refining and redefining what matters most to you. This journey is not just about achieving an external goal. It is about finding fulfillment, purpose, and meaning in the work you are doing. The process connects you to the core of your purpose, reminding you why you started in the first place, and helping you stay motivated when things get difficult. It is through the process that your passion for your dream is fueled. And that passion is what keeps you moving forward when obstacles arise. Along the way, you will also discover the importance of collaboration. Success is rarely achieved in isolation. The process of pursuing a dream often involves working with others, learning from their experiences, and drawing on their strengths. Collaboration brings fresh perspectives, new ideas, and valuable support. Those who understand that success is found in the process recognize the value of teamwork and are willing to build relationships with others who can help them achieve their goals. This collaboration may come in the form of mentors who offer guidance, colleagues who offer support, or partners who share the vision and contribute their expertise. The process teaches you that success is not just about your own efforts. It is about building a network of people who can help you grow and succeed. The process helps you build a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. Often we look at success as a singular event, something we will attain once we reach a certain goal. But true fulfillment is found in the daily grind, in the effort that we put into our work, and in the progress we make toward our dream. The process is where we build our sense of purpose, and it is through the pursuit of our goals that we discover deeper satisfaction. When you focus on the journey rather than just the destination, you find joy in the small victories, in the progress you make, and in the lessons you learn along the way. Each step of the process is an opportunity for growth and for building a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. The process also teaches you to adapt and evolve. The journey towards success is rarely a straight line. There will be detours, challenges, and changes in direction that require you to adjust your plans. The ability to adapt is one of the most important skills you will develop along the way. Those who succeed are not those who have everything figured out from the start, but those who are able to adjust their strategies, learn from their experiences, and keep moving forward despite setbacks. The process helps you develop flexibility and resilience, two key qualities that will serve you throughout your life. Success is not defined by the end result, but by the person you become in the process. The pursuit of your dream is a journey that will shape you, teach you, and transform you. The process is where you learn the true value of hard work, perseverance, and dedication. It is where you build character, develop discipline, and learn to handle failure. Success is not something that can be measured by a single achievement. It is the sum of the lessons, the growth, and the progress that happens along the way. When you embrace the process, you understand that success is not just about achieving a goal, but about becoming the person capable of achieving it. The dream is realized not at the finish line, but in every step taken toward it. Impact is created by contribution. Success that only serves one person, even if that person is you, falls short of its true potential. The real power of success is realized when it transcends the individual and extends to others. Impact comes from what you give, how you uplift others, and the difference you make in the lives of those around you. A dream is not truly fulfilled until it benefits others, until it contributes something of value to the world. The true measure of success is not how much you gain, but how much you give, how much you contribute to improving the lives of others. When you focus on making a positive contribution, your dream becomes more than just a personal achievement. It becomes a force for good. The act of contribution is what makes your dream meaningful. It shifts the focus from what you can get to what you can give. It allows you to use your skills, talents, and resources to improve the world in your own way. Whether it is through teaching, mentoring, creating, or serving, contribution turns your dream into something that extends far beyond yourself. It creates a ripple effect that can spread throughout communities, organizations, and even generations. The impact of your contribution is not always immediate or obvious. Sometimes the fruits of your labor may not be apparent right away. You may not see the direct results of your efforts, but that does not mean they are not making a difference. Every act of contribution, no matter how small, has the potential to change someone's life. The work you do, the service you provide, or the example you set can inspire others in ways that you may never fully understand. The impact of your dream lies not in how you perceive it, but in how it resonates with others. The more you focus on contributing to others, the more you begin to understand that the real success comes from the positive change you inspire in those around you. Contributing to others helps to create a legacy that outlives you. A legacy is not something that is only measured by what you leave behind in terms of material wealth or recognition. A true legacy is measured by the difference you made in the lives of others, the lessons you taught, and the impact you had on those you interacted with. When you contribute to others, you leave behind a lasting impression that continues to shape and influence long after you're gone. Your contributions become part of a larger story, one that transcends your own life and reaches the lives of others. A legacy of impact is built on the foundation of selflessness, generosity, and a genuine desire to make a difference in the world. Contribution also builds connection. When you contribute, you engage with others, share your experiences, and work together toward common goals. Impact is not created in isolation. It is the result of collaboration, relationships, and mutual support. Whether you are working with a team, mentoring someone, or simply offering your time and resources to help others, contribution fosters a sense of community. When you contribute, you build bridges between people, creating networks of support and understanding. These connections are the foundation of real impact because they allow for the sharing of ideas, the exchange of knowledge, and the collective pursuit of a greater good. One of the most powerful aspects of contribution is that it fosters growth not only in others but also in yourself. When you give, you expand your own capacity to learn, grow, and develop. The act of contributing forces you to move outside of your comfort zone and consider the needs of others. It helps you develop empathy, compassion, and humility as you see the world from different perspectives. You learn how to work with different people, how to communicate effectively, and how to make a positive difference in the lives of others. Contribution helps you build the skills and qualities necessary to continue pursuing your dream while making a meaningful impact along the way. Contributing to others also brings fulfillment. It is easy to get caught up in the pursuit of success for personal gain, but there is a deep sense of joy and satisfaction that comes from helping others. The act of giving, whether it's your time, knowledge, or resources, fills you with a sense of purpose and meaning that cannot be found in material possessions or individual achievements. When you focus on making a difference, you realize that true fulfillment comes from seeing others succeed, grow, and benefit from your efforts. It is the sense that you are part of something greater than yourself and that you are making a positive impact in the world. Contribution helps to inspire others. When people see you actively giving, they are inspired to do the same. You set an example that others can follow, encouraging them to contribute to their own communities and networks. The power of impact lies in its ability to multiply. As you contribute, you not only improve the lives of those you directly serve, but you also inspire a culture of giving and selflessness in others. Impact is contagious. When you lead by example and demonstrate the power of contribution, others will be motivated to contribute in their own way. This creates a cycle of positive impact that spreads beyond your immediate circle, creating a larger movement of change. Sometimes people are afraid to contribute because they feel that they don't have enough to give. They believe that they need to have more resources, more knowledge, or more influence before they can make a difference. But the truth is that contribution is not about having more, it's about giving what you have. Everyone has something to contribute. Whether it's your time, your skills, your knowledge, or simply your willingness to listen, you have something valuable to offer. Contribution is not about being perfect or having everything figured out. It is about being willing to give what you can, even if it seems small. Every contribution, no matter how small, adds to the collective good and creates a ripple effect that can change the world. Impact is the result of living a life of purpose, driven by a desire to contribute to the greater good. Success is measured not by what you gain, but by what you give. It is about making a difference in the lives of others and leaving behind a legacy of positive change. Contribution is the foundation of real impact, and it is through giving that we find true fulfillment and success. By contributing to others, we not only change their lives, but we also change our own. The act of contribution transforms both the giver and the receiver, creating a world that is more connected, compassionate, and impactful. Greatness is determined by service. It's easy to think of greatness in terms of wealth, fame, or power. Society often defines greatness by what you achieve for yourself. But true greatness is found in what you do for others, in how you serve and uplift those around you. Service is the pathway to greatness because it shifts the focus away from personal gain and towards the well-being and success of others. When you dedicate yourself to serving others, you create an environment where everyone has the opportunity to rise, to thrive, and to reach their full potential. In this way, service becomes the bedrock of greatness. The essence of greatness lies in the impact you make, and that impact is most often felt through the act of service. It is when you serve others selflessly that you create the kind of lasting influence that defines greatness. Service does not require recognition, applause, or even appreciation. True service is done without expectation of reward, yet it often leaves an indelible mark on those who experience it. Greatness is not about how much you can take from life, but about how much you can give. The more you serve, the greater your impact becomes, and the more you contribute to creating a world that is better, kinder, and more compassionate. Service requires humility. The person who is truly great is not the one who seeks to elevate themselves above others, but the one who is willing to humble themselves for the benefit of others. Greatness is not about seeking attention or praise. It's about helping others without needing recognition. When you serve with humility, you show others that no task is too small or beneath you. Humility in service creates an atmosphere of trust and respect. People are more likely to follow and support leaders who serve with humility, as it shows that they value the contributions of others. A humble servant leader leads by example, inspiring others to serve in the same way. One of the key aspects of greatness through service is the ability to put others' needs above your own. This is not to say that you should neglect your own well-being, but rather that you must recognize that the greater good is often served by putting the needs of others first. When you serve others, you demonstrate that you understand that their success, their well-being, and their progress are just as important, if not more important, than your own. This kind of selflessness fosters a sense of unity and cooperation that allows people to work together toward common goals. It inspires loyalty, builds strong relationships, and creates an environment where people feel valued and appreciated. In service, you find purpose. The act of helping others gives your life deeper meaning. It reminds you that you are part of something greater than yourself, and it provides you with a sense that your actions matter. Serving others creates fulfillment because it gives you a tangible way to make a difference. It allows you to see the direct results of your efforts, not just in terms of what you accomplish personally, but in how you contribute to the success of others. When you dedicate yourself to the service of others, you become a vehicle for positive change. The impact you make may not always be immediately visible, but over time, you will see how the seeds of service you plant grow into something greater than you could ever have imagined. Service also builds a sense of community. When people serve one another, they forge connections that bind them together. Service fosters collaboration, empathy, and understanding. It encourages people to work together towards shared goals and to support one another in times of need. Service creates bonds that go beyond superficial relationships, because when you serve someone, you demonstrate that you genuinely care about their well-being and success. The more you serve, the stronger these connections become. Communities built on service are united by a sense of shared purpose and mutual respect. Greatness through service helps create environments where you not only work together, but also thrive together, lifting each other up and celebrating one another's successes. Greatness through service is not limited to grand gestures or monumental acts. It can be found in everyday actions, the way you listen to someone who is struggling, the way you offer a helping hand to someone in need, or the way you show kindness to a stranger. Service does not require grandiosity, it requires a heart willing to give. It's about the little things you do consistently that add up to something greater than yourself. The impact of small, everyday acts of service cannot be overstated. In fact, it is often these simple, seemingly insignificant actions that create the deepest and most lasting impact. The power of service lies not in its size, but in its consistency and intent. Service also leads to personal growth. When you serve others, you are constantly challenged to grow, adapt, and improve. Serving others requires patience, empathy, and understanding, and through these challenges, you become a better, more well-rounded person. You learn to see the world from others' perspectives, and you become more compassionate, more resilient, and more resourceful. The process of serving others shapes you into a person capable of understanding and meeting the needs of those around you. It stretches you beyond your comfort zone and helps you develop skills that you can apply not just to service, but to every area of your life. The more you serve, the more you grow, and the more you evolve into a person who embodies greatness in the truest sense. The act of service inspires others to do the same. When you serve with authenticity and selflessness, you inspire others to follow suit. The impact of service is often exponential. As you serve, you create a ripple effect that influences those around you, motivating them to serve as well. When people see someone genuinely dedicated to serving others, it encourages them to consider how they can contribute to the greater good. Service becomes a model for others, encouraging them to take action and make a difference in their own way. Greatness is contagious. When you serve, you inspire a culture of service that spreads and multiplies, creating a legacy of positive change that continues long after your own efforts. Greatness is ultimately measured by the lives you touch and the difference you make in the world. It is not about recognition or accolades, but about how you serve those around you. The more you dedicate yourself to serving others, the more you contribute to creating a world that is compassionate, generous, and full of opportunity for everyone. Greatness through service is not about standing out, it's about lifting others up. It's about putting others first, about making the world a better place by the way you live and the way you serve. The true measure of greatness is not what you achieve for yourself, but what you do for others. Through service, you discover the power to change lives, and in doing so, you find your own greatness.